Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, brothers and sisters, welcome to another special episode of Jack Rams Online on Mega Artist Media. I'm back with more content. Thank you for subscribing. And this calls for a celebration, man. We just surpassed 1,000 subscribers. Yay! Yo, today we are at Seshego, Zone 5. And it's a special episode because we are going to be learning about spirituality. And I'm seated with Phindile Makhehla Amahle. So we are both nervous, ne? And I know why I'm nervous. She knows why she's nervous. Why are you nervous?
I'm nervous because I'm going to teach the whole world for the first time.
You have been teaching the whole world on social media platforms.
Yeah, I've been teaching, but it was not enough because I can see by the way of the views and the reaction of the viewers. It's not enough because this is South Africa. We are a lot here. So everything that I'm teaching, it doesn't go beyond. I want it to go beyond. That's my wish for why I'm teaching.
Ne?
Yes.
Yeah, but I think you're doing enough because with social media, as long as the content remains there, it doesn't mean that once a few people have watched it, then it's over. It's going to continuously reappear on other people's timelines, and it's just going to be suggested and recommended for people who like the kind of content that you are doing. So you are doing enough because social media is an international platform. It's not limited to any particular region. So, but anyway, I need to read your profile so that we understand and we have a background and knowledge of the kind of person that we'll be talking to today. So I had to write it down. So I don't want to make a mistake. Okay. Yeah, because okay. So Phindile Makhehla Amahle. So you are a traditional healer, a dream interpreter, spiritual teacher, Gobela, prophet, mother of two, and we'll get to that. Single, not married, 35 years of age, Polokwane Seshego Zone 5, right? This is your profile. Not necessarily your profile, but this is...
That's piece of me.
Piece of you.
Yes.
So, but I want to get into why Makhehla Amahle. Because Makhehla Amahle, there's an assumption that it's a male name. But you are female, right?
Yes.
But you have assumed a name that sounds like it's a male name. Why is that?
Okay, before let me tell everyone my name is Phindile Catherine Morale. That's my real name. But Makhehla Amahle came through a client. Ampoja are gogo obotsana ka re a ke botse wena ke tshwere ke mogalabe so ge ke tshwere ke mogalabe ke nna motho ile re ke tshwere ke sedimo se ile re se buile ele mogalabe o fihlile mo go nna ke le mosadi mara yena a tswelela ele semoya sa motho wa monna so ge a le ka mogare ga ka I act like a man and then I behave like a man only when I'm in spirit. So the time it client ka are obotsana ke sanya gore motho ampotse gore ke botsana ka re ke tshwere ke mogalabe ke no don't say that are no o makhosi amahle anger ka ana ke tshwere ke khetla o ska re ke nna makhosi are o Makhehla Amahle and then that name clicked. That's how the name came up. And then after calling myself Makhehla Amahle and then whenever I introduce myself Makhehla Amahle, that's when I knew and I understood or botse ba dimba ka ba nyokore ke telele mo mogalabeng ka gore mogalabe ke ena wa go ruta. Hence about the question that you were saying I'm giving enough on social media. I want to give even more because now wa kitima nako ya kitima, so I want to give information fast gore batho ba kgone go thusha ka pela le gore ga ganje tso gape go thwasa bana ba banyane ene go sa go motho mongwe wa thwasa go sa because remember go thwasa go taka ditoro ene robala every day era goreng go thwasa every day.
So it was a client. It was not a client. Traditional practitioner.
No, it was
your Gobela.
No. This name is from my ancestors. The clients are our ancestors. Whenever they come to you, whenever they come as clients, they want to test if you are able to work the way banyakang ka on. Lina lela Makhehla Amahle le tswa mo go client.
Really?
Yes, I'm pitcha gore ke botsana ke mmotsa gore no, ska re ke botsana. Ape nna ke tshwere ke mogalabe.
Yeah.
So in Zulu, ke Makhehla Amahle.
Right, let's come to that. What type of or what kind of a traditional healer are you in terms of identification ya maina? Akere le a fapana ka maina. What type are you?
Okay, in terms of types, I think maybe you want to say spirits. The type of spirit. Yeah, it's okay. I'm a spiritual teacher, so I know what you want to say.
Sure.
Yeah, spirits. Like it goes like specialists, the way Western and medical doctors are.
Sure.
We are traditional, so we have we are also specializing.
Sure.
So o ka se re o thusha bana ba banyana ngere wa fetsa o thusha bagekolo ba khalabi. So you are going to have your own path ya gore mo badimo ba go banya gore o thushe bana, mo badimo ba banya gore o thushe malwetse a basadi le a bana. So nna ke a thwasisha ibile ke thusha bana ba banyane ba masia ibile ke dira gore motho wa mosadi a be moimana yo ke dipheko tse ileng goreng ke fa ke ba dimbaka. You just don't go and buy wa re ke nyoko no bona ke khonne go dia, so it comes in you ka re go bereka di spirit jela.
Yeah, what I wanted to ask was gona le dingaka tshupye bjalo wena ga ga ba ke pitjang ka moghono ba bitswang ka moghono wena o identify as ngaka what?
I'm a traditional healer. I'll say I'm a general.
General
you know. Yes, I'll say I'm a general practitioner because I initiate. Okay. You must remember when you are initiating, you have to teach everything about ancestors and how to go along with the process of initiation.
Sure.
So I'll say I'm a general because my student, whenever they come, I'll have to teach them everything that they're going to help people with. Before you can even help or before you can even initiate, you must be awake spiritually. O santse o tsoge semoyeng gore o santse o be le moya pele before ka tsholla ditaola ka ditaola re se di bala ka semoya o gopolo re gape re thoma re thusha batho re o na le moya already you see and hear the spirits gore gape ba reng ka motho. So motho ile gore o tshwere ke badimo o santse o reng abe insane every time ga bolela taba tja badimo. You have to be insane because you are talking to the spirits. I'm not lying because you cannot be talking to my ancestors umbuta o improfeta ore o tswelela o dedi why for badimo ba ga o ba re so. Who are you saying that only normal while you are talking to the spirits? Whenever you talk to the spirit, you have to be insane because they don't come like ka mogho o tshwana le rena.
Yeah. Right. So you also write books, or you are in the process of writing a book teaching people. But what I've also identified and observed is that you are also, correct me if I'm wrong, fall into more of the Christian religion through teaching using the Bible.
Yes.
So how do the two connect?
Okay.
For Wena specifically.
Okay. My name is Phindile Makhehla Amahle. I'm a prophet. I'm a traditional healer. Ke tshwere ke badimo ba ntshwere ka mo le ka mo. Ke tshwere ke badimo ba bomma le badimo ba bo papa. Ba bomma ke ba thapelo, ke ba kereke, ba bo papa ke ba ditaelo, ke dingaka. So ba le ba kereke le bona they want to be saved. They want to be pleased. Then le khetla ka mo o nyoko save o nyoko pleaseiwa. So in this part ya ba gekolo ke thoma pele ka dira kereke. Gore ke khone go thusha mogekolo gore a thushe batho, and then ka mogalabe ke a alafa ka fetsa ka thwasisha ka fetsa ka ruta. So ke ba tshwere ka moka that is why ke reng you have to start first ka modimo pele before we tla badimo.
Okay.
It's God, then ancestors, then then us. It's amaka mo khwetsa mang ka gona ka Bible. I don't know if maybe you'll understand it. Mara ka mo go batho ba le ba leng ka kwa Bible ka moka ke badimo ba rena. And then after mo ya ba badimo ba ile re ba tsamaile mo lefaseng ba bo rena. Then ya ba rena. So rena we are going to continue to do whatever ile leng ka Bible, and then we are going to continue to do whatever badimo ba rena ba idirileng.
Right. So that's why you are doing both and there's no conflict of interest.
No, and then you have to know how to balance. You have to know how to balance them because you have to balance and know when to pray and know when to talk to your ancestors.
What's the difference?
Okay, the difference is you need to pray because God comes first. You have to pray for the process of however you're going to heal people, however you're going to encounter and come across the challenges and people calling you the mighty one, you are the one who's helping, whereas you don't know you have those powers. Like, but you don't even see that. So every time whenever you help people, so you need to pray.
Yeah.
And then you give too much prayer. than go bolela le badimo. And then in the part ya bolela le badimo o bolela le bona ba botsa gore ba go thushe go tsamaisha tsele ya semoya o nyoko tseba gore tsele re tsamaisha jwang ka gore go bolela badimo ba rena ba bangwe ba tsamaile ba se ba rengwalele. Hence I'm writing the book. The reason why I'm writing the book is because I want to teach people what they didn't find ya badimo ba bona ngere ba bangwe ba tlogelletse dilo tsa bona like ditaola mashila dipita so ba bangwe they didn't, so re khona go reka the Indian shops are helping us go reka mashila le dipita.
So you also mentioned or you are a spiritual teacher, ne? And you are also a Gobela, you initiate.
Yes,
but one thing that you highlighted which was very interesting and fascinating was that you help people who are supposed to initiate to talk to their ancestors. You don't take them through the initiation process. You help them for free. What does that mean?
What is that word? Free?
Yeah.
Okay. Yes.
For free.
Yes. Okay. So, I'm going to start first to tell you why I do things for free now is because I just figured it out that the dreams are the one that will lead you to initiation. Okay. And then I asked my ancestors, because people are sleeping every day and dreaming every day, how are these people going to get that money to initiate if the dreams are telling them to go and initiate? And then why do you always want money every time when you want to get information how to connect? Because the only thing that we want here is the connection. We don't want a lot of things. If you get the connection of your ancestors, they will teach you automatically. Hence, so you need to do something out of it. So me teaching for free is because my ancestors once gave me initiates, and it didn't go well because they wanted me. I don't know why I'm emotional about it. Is because I was teaching them.
Yeah, okay.
I'm sorry about this one. I was teaching them about spirituality, about their ancestors, about God. And they acted like I'm not doing right. I always ask my ancestors, am I doing it right? Every time I get patla, why are these kids acting like this towards me? I didn't know they were training me to be the most best spiritual teacher. I didn't know. I knew after. And then after they left, that's when I told my ancestors, I'm no longer going to initiate. I'm done. They told me, you have to initiate because you won't be saving us. I told Ketha to give me other option to initiate. He told me, you know what, interpret the dreams through the phone, through radio. Write everything that you know. I told them I want peace. Even though I want to teach them, give me peace. They told me if you teach people and they get happy or they connect with their ancestors and then you heal them spiritually, you'll get peace. So this is the only thing that I want. And the whole month of February, I've been manifesting love. And they were not aware. I'm talking about my followers who are on my Facebook account. I've been telling them I love them every day. I've been manifesting love so that they can tell their family they love them while I'm busy interpreting their dreams, while I'm busy teaching them about their health and their ancestors. So I'm helping and loving them at the same time.
So you wanted to quit?
Yeah,
initiating people.
Yes.
Not to practice being a traditional healer.
You know, you cannot stop practicing being a traditional healer because it's not something we learn. It's something that comes naturally. It's in the blood.
Yes.
So whatever that comes in your life, if you learn badim, just know give a dimbarao. And now no mutaka ujelam badim. So I don't know give up or was quita or resign or mutabadim because gimoya.
So was that other actor of generation?
Which one is that one? I don't do that. Which one? Okay, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. They didn't get the connection correctly. The connection of them was, please rapela pilo connect semoyeng before tsena bongakeng. Most of people confuse it. You have to utsoge semoyeng. Utsogo bone badimo ba gago o profete o bodle. O khona tsena ditlaring, o khona tsena ditaoleng so that whenever you connect with the bones, do go boledishe. There are a lot of initiates ba le reng ke ba ngwalela. Ba ba bolelang gore you know what ke tswa thosong, but I came back. Ge ke boya so these are the people I'm helping. They are my initiates online. That is why I wanted to quit, because I wanted peace.
Really?
Yes.
Was that hectic?
It was very hectic. It affected a lot of things.
Did they ever... Okay, sorry.
It affected my family. The relationship with my mom. My financial stability, because out of love to show someone ro ka bangaka mona ona le badimo mona, like ke tla tsa batho go montsha gore ona le badimo, but in other part I was straining myself and being challenged and ke go la same time. And now I'm consoling myself for it was giving me a lot of power, because now I see it out of people like ba botsa ka badimo. They were happy about it, but those people I initiated, they were not happy. That's what surprised me. That's what makes me happy now.
How did it affect your relationship with your mother when she is part of your family and knows everything, every process you go through?
Okay, my mother, she's my best friend.
Yes.
We talk about everything. She's the one who makes me go on spiritual. She's the one who protects my children while I'm busy helping people. And then she's the one who she's the one who encourage. I love her so much. I want to say I love her. And then too much, because and then in that part badimba thoma go train o ga fa lo feta gore o ga fisha go gore badimba go tlogeletse bophelo ba ga bola no bonyaka ne ba go bia ka ra situation you lore you didn't even train for it ibile asenka wa tseba gore wena o tlo ba motho wa gona o thusha batho. So my mom na di initiate ne dia ka ntlong di ba botsa whatever we are doing at school. I'm calling my initiation school gore ke sekolo ke badimo university. So ne ba bolela dilo tse di bete ba mmotsa gore nna ke dira eng ka kuwa he gogo ka kuwa o tsuba dipatše gogo ka kuwa no black label and ke tshela ga mpantse ke morute gogo ka kuwa o tsuba dikwai. And then the party dikwai le dipatše they didn't understand because they never gave me a chance. I'll say they never gave me a chance, and I also didn't win to teach them discipline. You must remember, whenever you are initiating people that are over your age, there'll be this stage but you must remember, when you look at me, you must see your ancestors. That's how I wanted to gain their respect. Whenever they enter my gate, I said, when you look at me, so that whenever you do any funny act on me, then you will know you're doing to your ancestors.
Right. They should not see you in the physical sense.
No,
they should see you in the spiritual sense, so that they see their ancestors.
You must remember, I was chosen by their ancestors out of everyone in the family.
And you did not call them?
No.
They came to you
for consultation. That's where it started. You know, even these people, whenever they say, I didn't enjoy my initiation was hell. You know hell, you see it on first day.
Yeah.
Whenever ufitla plague ukwa hell ka first day. 2 days, 3 days, because I don't want to lie to you, because you are busy fighting the battles that we don't know. Because now whatever that I say, and then when you come to my ndomba where I throw my bones, I talk to the bones. I even tell my clients, if ever please take your money and go, because you can see fit consultation room where wa botsa ngaka mathata gago nna motho a fitlhe black yak wa gomola o tle go nna a o bolele selo wa gomola nna ke tshole ditaola tse di ka sebele ka taba ya gago e ra go tseba go bone you have to go. So in the party initiation ga re tshole ditaola badimba re botsa gore motho o tshwere ke mogekolo le mogalabe, and then o ta thwasa kae. You only know gore o tla thwasa gana mo ge o ikwa kampo moya.
It's not the Gobela who tells you that you are tossing here.
Get the bones and ancestors and your dreams.
Yes.
Can I go to the dreams?
Or you came here, but you are not going to toss her here. We're going to send you somewhere else.
No, you have to know. Do I interpret your dream correctly? Do they make sense? So when they make sense, it means this is your school. This is where your ancestors are. But if this person will be initiated next to Rai Hole, please advise them to go Rai by your twasa.
Yeah. Another fascinating aspect of your life is that you say that you are the first traditional healer Morai.
Yes.
How did that happen when go sena motho o a bontshang kare o tshwere ke badimo or something like that.
Okay. Taba ye ke ya bongaka nkere we don't buy it and then we are not trained. I was normal person ke bereka ke dula ke le normal person go tshwana le batho ba feta and then I got sick. E ke lwala ge re ya ba profit le dingake like we are Africans we do go. So ge ke ye go ba mpotsa gore no wena o na le moyo montšho santse o thushe batho ka sporofeto and then ka tswela pele ka thushiwa ka bereka ka sporofeto. After mo ba re no gape ebile o tshwere ke mogalabe wa ka saeteng ya bopapao mogekolo ka saete ya bomma ne ke tseba gore ke go na le badimo ka saete ya bomaka ka bokokwaka ba ne ba thwasa nako e telele ba thwasitse nako e telele ne ba thwasetsa taba ya gore go na le sedimo ka mo gae mara ba sa tse gore se tshwere mang ganti se tshwere nna for all those time bokokwa ka ne ba thwasa ba sa kry thusho so sedimo sela se le mo go nna ta ditswa ke thwasisha so ka mogola ne ba thwasa ka gona ba nyoko gore le nna ke thwasagana ka mogola so go thwasisha o thwasa forever so sedimo se sa bongaka sa ditaola le ditlhare di tswa ka saeteng ya bopapaka le ditaola tsa ka ke tjo di tsea go ga ra mogolwaka ga bopapaka ke rile ge ke fitla kwa ra mogolwaka ka mmotsa ka re gape nna badimo ba ka ba mpotsa gore ke tle mo khileng ditaola tsa mogalabe ra mogolo ka thomo tswa dithito ka re bothata keng go na le se ke se boletse nna ba raua gape ditaola tsa mogalabo ne di sa a di ke mang le mang o ka se nota warwa di jamara ba re le di tlo tja ke ngwanyana o e leng gore o feditse sporofeto o santse a tsene bongakeng and then that's when ra mogolo ka itla le tsona ge ke di tja I took them lightly I sweat too much are not anyone ka di tja so batho ba di ganne ka bontši ka re why ba re ke mogala wa go tshwereng o very strict anya ke selo if ka nnete o mo sedimong re gopela gore o focus o be sedimong waya may he still rest in peace so now tlokofetse re la tlokofala ka re please go and tell ancestors re nyaka tšhelete mo lefaseng ga dijano because now they don't know it's like ancestors don't know we want money I don't know until like even when we say goodbyes mo di funeraleng we have to tell them ba botse gore re nyaka tšhelete like now a go sane bophelo
so when you start prophesying you obviously you prophesy at church, right?
Yes.
So which church do you go to? Which church do you identify with?
Okay, I'm apostolic and I'm ZCC.
Yes.
Mogala ba ntshireng na binankedi na para just khotele brown na para sketsela sa mascotch na binankedi ke ana wa go ruta so ke ana wa go phela anyo gore batho ba berekishe moya and then mogekolo ntshireng ke kereke ke yona e ke dirile mo Facebook is Restoration Church it's every Friday that's when ke preacher but I'm praying gore modimo ankagele kereke like Solomon's Church Solomon ko la ka Bible o la modimo magetseng Bible magetseng kereke because of his wisdom. So then I'm using my wisdom to spread it go ruta batho. So one day ke takra Golden Church mo ilong ke ta khona go thusha batho ba le gausi le nice mo Facebook.
Yeah, recently you know when you talk about churches and you talk about the ZCC and other churches and the apostle, right? Gona le issue shi ya mitlamo. Okay?
Yes. Are you reading my chapters? You're reading my book.
What is the significance of those things? And in their different colors, especially. Let's start with white. Why batwapara metamo emitriu?
Okay, I'm writing that like saying but it's not done in my book.
Okay.
Is that when I write it on Facebook for the followers to learn gore ba ska para metlam ba setse borkeng. Motlamo kola wa hulu ya string ya wa para moltsogo ngakere and then check ditlamo.
Okay.
Check ditlamo go rotse di dimo ka mo.
Okay.
Then ola kwa taba ya nako anyway. So mara motlamo o thoma pele o thomile ke modimo ngakere. Whatever that you are doing now, as long as you are in a spirit level or you are in a spirit world, whatever that you're doing, it has to be spiritual. You have to know from the ground because you are living in the part ya la ba dimbaga o ka mogola ne bephela ka gona. So motlamo tswela mo umbilical cord.
Okay.
Umbilical cord ya ngwana lela la ngwana the way le ka gona bona ba le twistile jwang. That's the connection ya motswadi le ngwana. That's the connection ya mma. So the connection ya metlamoela ba idira mo ke the connection ya badimo le semo ya sa ga gore na o bolela eng ka motlamo ola
It's symbolic.
Mara, you have to know the meaning. You have to know what you're doing it for. And then you have to be clean. You have to check your energy. So we don't just do things. Is because they never believed in mutola namudirela stamosela. They never believed in mutola nadira ditlamujela. And then you cannot let anyone do this for you. I advise people to do things for themselves a lot of time because you are the one who know yourself. And then if you don't believe in what you're doing, if it means you are not asubulere. So semoya le sona se like a faith.
Ne. So let's just briefly talk about the colors. Then I get to me like white. Then when we move to colors, why is it important that we incorporate colors?
Okay. Color is white is for light. E go fa enlightenment. Go re go bontsha lesedi mo tseleng ya gago ya semoya go ba ya taba ja setlamo se o tla bo setlamile. And then again go ba le green and red. Green is for healing and red is for connection ya DNA ya umbilical cord. So whatever that you're going to connect using the green and red one, you will be able to say and cast out the evil spirit or diska tshwara ngwana. I'm going to give an example ka ngwana because that's the best thing ka ngwana re mo direla motlamo ka ra ba khone go ketwela.
And ngwana pure
ngwana tsebe selo and ngwana no ga ikatla mo ke mo dire selo like ngwana that itso ya ganye go thwasa bana because re thoma bolela nnete nkare ngwana a bolele maka that itso ya go thwasa bana ke bo Jeremiah ba ka Bible. So go direla ngwana lesea o mo direla ka e red and green o tlabe o gopela protection ka red yeki or the protection e be ke la be ka mo dimpeng the protection ela connection with the mother. The ancestors must be there to protect the baby. And then the green one ke o mo shireletsa go malwetse a ilong goreng a re gone go a bona go re ngwana ke ra gone ke tlhokomela like us. So ge ngwana o mo apeshitse motlamo e le wena motswadi o buletse with that connection o thabile o twister o bolela o re ke ngwana wa ka o ba dimbaka lemphile mpho ya ka ke twister motlamo ke re ngwana ka shireletsege mo yang gona. It goes also with faith. You have to be pure. Auto twister motlamo kwatile.
So is it the same with beads?
Yes. Yes, the beads are the ones that we wear as traditional healers, but not everyone wear the beads. They symbolize according to the dreams and how your ancestors want you to wear them. Because I want to make my ancestors happy. And then again, I want to teach first. It's in my blood now. I feel like I'm talking to my learners. So I want to let them know you don't go and buy after dreaming. You have to find the interpreter to tell you what does it mean. You have to tell me before before in the dream. You must remember dreams are the information, the communication and warnings from ancestors. So whenever you see the beads, the yellow beads, you have to tell me what happens. Sometimes they show you traditional clothes by the Sangoma. Just or consult because it's the information, not
yeah. Is it the same with the Makhehla?
Yes, it's the same. That's how Raparlamba Dimbarana. And Logana Makhehla, Kidiaparo, Chidhol. Kidiaparo. If you're owning this, it means you're a traditional healer and fully trained, and you're able to shamo to aitamo analyst full and already. Hence, you must remember Makhehla Rapar in public. So if you're all no. You
but
cannot always
people wearing them in public.
I don't know what kind of ancestors they are going on with them, but my ancestors will never allow me to wear this because ke seaparo ke diaparo tse ileng gore di lwa le di spirits. So if una le lona le shilale and then out to shibatho o tla ke mathata angire o rekile mashila le dipheto ba botsa badimba ga gore o di rekile. You must remember before you do anything, you must tell them they are always with us. So what
does this one signify?
Which one? But this one is the blue one. I don't want to teach about this one. I always want to teach about original. I don't know what is this one here.
The original?
This one is sun, eh?
Yes, the
original sun is like this, but lion.
Okay.
It's the same as this one.
So the difference is the color.
The difference is the color and the pattern, the animal, the shape, however the spirit you are going through.
Yes.
Like this one ya tau kya didimu tse ileng gore nge dia twasisha kya didimu tse ileng gore nge di protector the tribe. Like o ka bona motho a tshwere le shelter o ra re didimu sa ke sa ka bogoshing. And then ye le tjati ke a new beginning. Yes o le shetse le gona thoma o ya twasong, you can buy this one and ask your ancestors to open the path for you. You are going to a place where you don't know them, let them welcome you. That's how you have to talk to your ancestors before you can go.
Which one do you like first acquire as a new initiate or
I don't
original.
Okay, original ke la tau kore once go tse rona le badimo tlo bona toro ya leshela la tau kore mo ba go botsa gore una le mmereko wa rena and then once bona leshela la tau santse o tlo kwe meropa. There are signs also to let you know gore una le badimo. Lot of them, even now people by lo ringa sitting aga, they know the signs because I get everything in more social media.
Yeah.
Tawel.
Okay. So, but how did you know? Because I spoke to a few traditional practitioners and healers, and they demonstrated through certain signs and physical experiences. That's when they knew. It's time.
I knew it's time when I lost my job. I knew it's time when I was told I'm no longer going to work, and I had 2 kids. They were drinking milk. So, there was any income. I asked my ancestors and God, what is it that is going on? Why is my life so tough? I've been going in and out of relationships because they were saying I'm a control freak. I didn't know what and then I was fighting with people. I didn't know whenever only motho was dimu ge ba dimba fitla mo go wena kore but make sure ba remove whatever that disturbs the process kore o santse o be isolated most of time. If you're not isolated, o ka se thushe batho. Angere o ka se re o le ngaka like ka mogola re nge batho ba apara mashela in public ba dula le batho. O ka se re o thusha batho ba lo dula le bona. I'm going to say tavern. I'm sorry if I say that. Okay, o ka se re dutse le batho tavern ngwe pere mashela ke o re wena o thusha batho. All those spirits ja batho ba le ditla mo wena ngere then why ndumbe the next day they are coming. You encountered the same spirits, so there's no way you're going to heal them. So being isolated, hence we have ndumba. Ndumba ke yone ya gore o be isolated o encounter matla ba dimba ga o kre dilo tse le ba dimba ga ba go go fa tsona gore o khone o thusha batho. But what's the purpose ya o banga ka go thusha batho? Some of the things that are happening now I don't understand.
So like I want to go back to the issue of relationships because it seems like it's a common thing that happens with a lot of traditional healers. And I can give an example of some of the most popular or well-known or the ones we see on TV. There's something common. Most of them, their relationships, they don't last. And you are proud. I think I even saw your profile. You are proud to say you are a single mother of...
I have two kids. It's a boy and a girl.
Yes.
Yes, it's Rejoice and Mpo.
Yes. So when I read that, I was like, listen to my thoughts. Ne?
Okay.
I was like, but o ka se ro ole Sangoma jo wa palla le setlhare sa o keepa monna gore a dule le wena and you are left with 2 kids, a single mother. How does that happen?
Okay. You must remember whenever over traditional healer, doctor, you cannot help yourself.
Okay.
And ebile go tshwere ke sedimo sela sa ka bogoshing. Whenever we heading again, o kre badimba go ba re a o tshwanela o fiwa setlhare. And badimo ba re kgethela nkere. Gape badimo ba re kgethela a banya gore o be le motho le o thabisha kudu banya gore o be le motho le o ba sedimong lo wena.
Right.
Once you are Musdimu, you forget about dilo mo lefaseng total. Over in spirit. So go ka tlhakana le motho le reng a go shilo ja badimo, wena lena le ka se tswele pele ka selo. Like le ka se kgone go fitlhelela. So nna ke bile le bana ba ka before ke tlo tsena Musdimu.
Oh. Okay.
Ke bile le bana ba ka before ke tlo tsena Musdimu and then the relationship didn't work out I was controlling. That's what they said.
Right. So you'll correct me if I'm wrong because I've also heard this information that especially for banna again they choose for them their partner who's going to help them in future because bare ona le malwetse a mangwe o le monna go ba o le ngaka ya mosadi o ka se khone go alafa basadi go ba o alafa banna. How true is that?
In that part, I don't know if it's the story that you heard, but you are chosen to heal the particular sickness. Okay. But I want to answer part ya relationship ya gore the ditswe ba le monna wa ngaka ka gore nna ke tshwere ke khetla anger ke tshwere ke mogala and o berekisha ditlhare and then badimo ba tseba gore ke motho wa mosadi and wa shilafala ke nagana gore e tlo thusha ba ileng goreng basadi ba ileng goreng ba shilafala ba tse gore ba dire jwang ndombeng. You have to talk to your ancestors and let them know. They will show you the kind of medication you're not supposed to touch. And then re ile wena motho wa badimo o tshwere ke mogalabe o ka se dule le motho wa mosadi wa monna thobela go le motho wa mosadi o tshwere ke mogalabe o ka se dule le motho wa monna e ka se direge.
So but then now
that itswe re banna ba le ba tshwere ke ba khekolo ke ba le reng ke di gay ba tshwere ke ba khekolo rena re tshwere ke ba galabe basadi.
So would that make you a lesbian?
We don't feel men anymore. Once o tsana sedimo o ba in spirit 100% a o sa feel monna at all. Sedimo se tseneletse a o sa feel monna lebile e ka fitla part ya goreng badimo ba go nyake gore bile o bereke o thushe batho ka nnete. They make sure wena le monna o le alwa ntwa ya gore le kgawagane.
But don't you sometimes defy them?
What is
when
that?
In your
I'm a
physical
spiritual
capacity.
teacher. I know how to balance my chakras. I'm a spiritual teacher. I know how to balance my chakras, but you know, I'm a woman being.
Yes.
Yes, I am a woman being, and I'm not perfect.
Yeah.
So the feelings are there. So I don't want to lie. There's this other part. You
have to request.
You have to tell them everything, otherwise you'll go on a dust.
You have to request.
Yes, you have to tell them. Baba boja wa re piketsa mai le motho mso mo checking gore ka ga baba seleke na. And sanjon motho lo bang di energy tsa re diskono ane di dilo di spirit tse di janjang because intercourse is very dangerous. Spiritually it can even destroy all your ancestors. So ba shala ba saudile selo. That is why I'm teaching. If you are in a spirit world, intercourse is a limit. It's a very limit. You make sure you don't think about it. Focus. Then after you but
reward.
And wait, exactly. Wait, exactly the
way we Yes, man. Right. Okay. So that's really powerful. And I think also the issue that you're highlighting, and I'm quite certain that a lot of people underestimate the power of sexual relations because they think it's just a game and people are just going about their lives, and I realize some of the energies really negative.
That one is the most powerful because that's where is the deepest vibration. The deepest vibration. For as long as you start vibrating while you are doing the intercourse, change. Hence you are going out and sleeping out different. The spirit you have to work. The spirit o sentse o tobole le re shago na be ke atla isha chelta ka idule di spirit ya o di busy dialo e bila o tsamayenga e bila o tsene kereke a o di selo o no dula fela wa rana ke nna motho wa batho. This is life. You have to cleanse yourself. We are Africans.
Yeah.
You need to cleanse yourself. You have to go ngaka o ke putshishe o ba butshishe gore ka rena o ra gola ka nne ba phasa ka re go kwa ka nne ba dira jwala ba Sotho nke le tshole ditaola reko. We are not saying tsamangaka. You cannot be ore wena o tsamaya ngaka bophelo ba gago ka moka mara o bola ke sefulane o re bile ke ngaka ya ka gae. You cannot say in the name of Jesus hallelujah. I'm sorry, I'm not discriminating. Ke nna ngaka e bile ke nna mo profeta ke moruti I teach mara you cannot be saying in the name of Jesus I receive in a church mo ilong gore o sa tshwere ke sefulane o sa tshwere ke ntwe ka mo maleng ba re ke ulcer na re bola ke ulcer badimo.
Now tell me, what are the people, or what would you say to people who say, but I had intercourse using a condom?
Okay.
Because I use the condom, then I'm protected. Even the spirits won't get into me.
Okay, the spirits and the protection of a condom, they're total different, way total different, because the connection, the spirits, it really thoma go ba le the feelings, and then go ba le the feelings, go thoma go ba le the spirits di thoma go ratana dire go nyakega go re tlhakane. Kana kola le tlhakana, the protection like the STD and STIs. Once you come together and sweat, ka mokalla le spirit in se one. So go batho ba badimo ba ile ba thusha batho a ba tshwanela go ba le motho mongwe le mongwe.
Right.
You need to cleanse yourself.
So in the beginning, you said that when you are in spirit and when you are a traditional healer, you must be insane. What happens when you are in spirit?
Okay. I want to talk about the insane part.
Yeah.
About the insane part, ke mo la re tsana ke moya ngere. Hey, batho ba ra sa, hey, o tsene ke badimo. We don't fake that.
Sure.
I want to tell people you can never fake that. And I can see someone when they fake that. I can see you when you're not insane. Motho go bolela le badimo a tshwanela go ba normal because o bolela le di spirits and they're telling you in a different way, in pictures than o thoma go bolela. So by the time o le insane, ke nako o tla bo profeta ngere. O botsa motho la ditaba tsa badimo ba gago. O thoma o botsa gore badimo ba gago ba re go go botsa gore o tsamae so. Then umpotsa ka taba tsa badimo ba gago ba o botsa ka nna. So badimo ba shetse ba tlhakana. So ba tlo thoma go communicate. So ba communicate ka mogola o santse o bane o insane. A ngere o la le batho ile re nga ba gona mo lefaseng.
So you talk about connection and communicating. And a lot of times our communication comes through dreams. Right?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. Let's talk about dreams. Why dreams are so important in terms of connecting you with your or with a different realm of this universe.
The universal spirituality.
Yes.
Okay, the dream interpretation that's where I started more social media. Is because ne ke bona di group tse dingwe batho ba ra ba kushishi ditoro, ke bona batho ba bolela ditoro, ke bona ke dingwe e se ka mogodi bolelwang ka gona ka re let me say mine. The reason why I started dream interpreting is because ke tshwentse ke ditoro too much. Go ditoro di tle go nna e bile di tlhaga the next day. Ge di tlhaga the next day di sa tlhage exactly. Toro a se nnete. A ngere mara di ntshosha gore why ke bona ntwe ke sa tšwe e bona mabana. And then ka di shala morago until ke thuta ditoro. Ke sa tsebe gore ke tlo tlhathola ditoro, ke sa tsebe gore ke a thwasisha. Motho o thwasisha ngere santse gore a lene ditoro tsa badimo gore a gone o thwasisha. As long as o le Gobela, you have to know how to interpret the dream because that's the language. So the language ela ke yone ya go botsa gore o tsamaishe jwang sedimo sa gago. So the information you are getting there ke ya go botsa gore o phethe jwang. So the dreams we perform them. That is why re lora bahu kudu ka ditorong. O ka bona lora bahu ka ditorong kudu ba nyoko botsa gore o mo sedimong. Dira dilo tsa badimo, phethela tsa badimo. E ya lore bahu o tswa mhuta mang. A ngere bahu ba gona go tla ba le e be re phela le bona mo lefaseng. Ba bangwe ke ba re sa ba tsebeng. So badimo ke batho ba re sa ba tsebeng. So ge ba ita ka ditorong e le batho ba sa ba tsebeng ba go botsa gore phethe ditaba tsa bona. Ke ditaba tsa bona. So ge le motho mo tsebang a tlhokofetsa le mo lefaseng o botsa gore phethe dilo tse leng gore o ka ba o nyoko o thushe yena go ba a se a robale.
Yeah.
Thobela.
So gona le batho ba bantši ba ile goreng like you find that they are sick or dilo tša bona a di ba tsamaile sharp ne. So when they go and consult, they are being told ore wena a o nyake sehlare, a o nyake anything. You just have to communicate with your people, communicate with your ancestors, right? So how do you communicate with your ancestors?
Okay.
If that is the message for a client or motho tla ba go mothusha
Okay.
o tshwantse o bolelele badimo ba reno dilo tša gago di tla ba sharp.
Ya kgonega gore o ye ngakeng ya Sotho ya ditlhare a o tshole ditaola a kry le rona sedimo sa gago ke sa thapelo fela. Wena o fodisha ke thapelo a swena motho wa ditlhare and to communicate with them o sentse re berekishe ntsu o phatle wa phaphathela o bolelle badimo ba o sa ba tsebeng ba ileng gore ba re ba go tshwere o ba badimo ba ile gore ba le shireleditše a ngere badimo ke manyeloi a rena so o phaphathela wa bolela wa ba dumedisha wa kitsibisha bona ke ka mogo ke rutang ka gona mo social media so go phaphathela o ba botsa o ba boledisha ke ka nako ile gore o communicate le bona they will come back to you in dreams. In the dream, they will tell you what to do for them. Remember, Olora Chaletin Chinchi Ulebrook.
Yeah.
In that part, they're communicating with you, telling you what when Mutula or Chalet, Ujaka Boshing, out on a lower brook, over a guadillo, Jagamotorish Naginechelet. They come to dreams to tell you Rawana Marapeta so. So Gaguarator, Ovalitaelo, Yawajar, Opete Juan, Katabaya Cheletil. Tovel.
Right.
So that's the communication, the dreams. That's the communication. But wa ba phaphathela pele wa tsholla ntsu. Gona le go ya mabiteng, gona le go ya nageng, gona le go khunama ka mo dulang ka gona. Gona le go khunama mo shrine le thogoleng.
Sure.
Thobela.
That's how you communicate with the ancestors and dilo tšao Java sharp.
They have to come back to you and reply ka ditoro.
Yeah.
A re ra rose no fetsa bola le bona dilo le gone you have to cleanse yourself. I get go fitla e ba ra o berekisa tlhare. We have to find the other way to cleanse. You have to know go cleanse jwang o lenga ka mporo feta go botsa client gore a o shumishi tlhare. Then we need to remove le sisilela. Go be le light ya gore ba dimba le ba o boledish o bone ditoro. A ngere ditoro di a lebalega. Tobe.
So let's talk about money, right? Chelet, you mentioned that we need money, right?
Yes.
You mentioned again now that you communicate with your ancestors and they tell you that, you know, broke. But it's my observation, but you'll correct me if I'm wrong.
Okay.
A lot of traditional healers, they don't seem like they have money.
Yes.
Why is that?
I'm even asking for water. Can I have water, please?
Yes.
So I don't have money. Thank you. Okay. The reason why is because we are called to heal and to make a way. We are called to heal and to make a way. So we are not called to make magic. If ever you ask me lottery number, I won't be able to give you because my ancestors are giving me the dreams on how to heal. So for those who are saying they can see numbers or they can help you with magic money, I don't know how they do it because we are doing what our grandmothers are doing. So bophelo ba rena abu change. I'm still a normal person. I'm still a person who longoring bana ba ka ba sampitsa re mama ba nthagala ke tsena ka ntlong bo mma ka ba sa nroga ba re tlhatsa dijwana wena ba sa re topa ntwele a go ne ntwe itšhentšhitšeng ke ge o thoma o tsena sedimong a o sa phela life ya batho ba ka kwa ntle go thoma o tsena sedimong and then wa change o lebelela thušo ya batho fela a o sa lebelela gore wena o jwang you forget about yourself. Because almost spiriting o tshwana le go o phela le badimo so motho o phela le badimo a phele le batho o phela le batho o kwa o imelega.
Right now, there's a common issue that traditional healers now these days they even have price lists because maragonyana ge o bo thusha batho o bo ba thusha fela ke
yes for free
go ba le ntela ya gore maybe yela ya ditaola whatever and it's not much consultation bo ma 20 rand 100 rand whatever
what
and
no it's not 20 rand
no
okay okay
so with the hope that when you help someone not necessarily even with the hope or expectations but with the thinking that when you have helped someone you will also get help and you will not struggle and suffer and be poor. But now that is no longer happening. We see when you walk into Ndumba, you find a price list of things. Why now it has come to that?
When you start to be a traditional healer, I want to be truthful. I teach the truth. So I want to tell the truth so that even people who visit the traditional healers, they must know what we are going through. Whenever you come to my Ndumba and then you ask for consultation, I'm going to give you a consultation, but I'm connecting with my ancestors. In that time, I'm using my spirits. So you need to pay. You are going to pay for me to be well. We are not just putting them there. Ge o itla o cleanse o berekisha metsi dipheko toilet ke bolela ka speed toilet e nyaka toilet paper you need to pay for the bills. We are no longer in the olden days. We are the new generation now. So whatever that we are doing, we have to understand them. Don't do things you don't understand. Mara, as long as I tell you to pay, it has to have proof. Consultation. You need to know what you are paying for. O ka sno patela ditaba tse o sa di kushishang. A go ne go rontsha chelete fela. O ntsha chelete o kwele nnete. O kwele re ke taba tse le batlo go thusha ka tsona. And chelete ela go ka thoma wa e balabalela a isa bereka. Ke ya badimo. Go ka thoma ngaka ya re go tlhapisha ke 1.8. I'm giving an example, okay? Go tlhapisha ke 1.8 wa re chelete e kaka e chaile. Go badimo na mbile tlharetsela di ka sa go bereka a o tshwanela o balabala o santse gore o dumele o sa tsena ka ngakeng. And then the price list that you are talking about ba nyoko re tlhatlha le sa botsisha because it's not good. I want to talk on behalf of other traditional healers. We don't feel comfortable when you ask us gore ke bokae ke bokae be ke botsisha ke yona bokae ene wena like ke go ba re ke 300 ke yona ene wena like that question it turn us off gore konje you are asking about your life. It's like you are doing us a favor. It's not a favor, especially especially ge motho o mmotsa reng gape wa kolota a re ke a tsa gore ke a o kolota ke ta go patela. You must remember you came to me looking for asking for help. So whenever you say that le gona tšhelete a sharp e dira ntwa once e tsena ka gare ga relationship a nkere once ba consultation le ngaka ke relationship go thoma go ba le dintwa tše le gore o bona ka re ngaka le nyaka ditšhelete tša gago.
Right. So when do you have people who just voluntarily came to you and blessed you like they blessed all these other pastors we see on TV getting blessed with all these luxuries and wealth and fortunes?
What?
Yes.
Wow, they are so fortunate. Okay, I was never blessed with anything that mighty. That one you are saying, the cars, a lot of money. I was never blessed. I was just promised. Whenever I help someone, then they will say, I'll buy you a car. That's the one I always hear. And then I'll be saying, they always say that it's okay as long as you are healed. So whatever that is coming now, I think I got a lot of blessings more than the money and the cars. I got a lot of wisdom and knowledge.
But why do you think what we are seeing now on TV happens with a lot of pastors and a lot of traditional healers who have become celebrities now? They seem to be acquiring a lot of material position and wealth more than the others who claim that like yourself, they teach the truth and they preach the truth. But when you put them here together, no, the lifestyle is not lifestyling.
You want to talk about their life? Okay, let me tell you. The ones that are famous, they are called for that.
Okay.
They are called for that. Ke bolela ka barinwa ba go nyoko tsebega gore bona ba thusha. Go ka bona motho a tumile e le motho wa ngaka. Sedimo sa gabo ke sela sa go tuma. Sa go nyoko re se tsebe ke lefase ka moka gore ba thushe batho. No one is telling themselves gore ke nyoko ba famous. Go thusho ya gago le ka mogo o tshwarang batho ka gona ke gona ga o dira o tume. People will never come to you ba sa bona thusho. I'm not talking about magic. I'm talking about thusho ya nnete ya go bona motho a fodile or ke fodile ka mothola. Ke nagana gore as long as o le ngaka like the ones in the western one, like the medical ones o bona bontši bola botlang kwa sepetlele. That's how we are known also. It has to be like that. So go tseba ke batho ba bantši ka mogola o le sepetlele so batho those people ba lele bona gore ba famous aba ke tiri ba dira ke badimo ba bona gore ba bontshe batho ba mo lefaseng gore sedimo se fitlhella mo kae.
Right.
Thobela.
Then ba re ngaka itse ba tlhare sa go fodisha le sa go bolaya.
O tankgamisha ka metsi. O tankgamisha ka metsi. Jack.
Have you ever...
We don't kill.
Yes.
No, we are healing. Okay, let me answer this one. I'm going to talk. I'm a spiritual teacher. I want to teach. Okay, there's this sign. I don't know if you know it. But yin yang.
Yes.
It's yin yang.
Black and
sign,
white.
yes. Kia ma China. So va dile cycle. Then kamu ki pelu, kamu ki monagano. It's the connection of the mind and your heart. So yin yang, it chooses for you if you don't know what you're doing. And then yin yang, you can choose it if you know what you're doing. So dingaka ka moka dina le yin yang, left and right, good and bad. It depends on how you use it. So re lo ena ba dimba le baka le siswing, you're going to use the black part only.
Yes.
And then if you lo ena mothola ilongo reng wa thusha fela, you're going to use the one ya ka mo pelong. Your mind will change, but your heart will never change. So go thusha batho straight every time. You will balance your yin yang. Then you will know when it's time to do the bad thing. You'll know when it's time to do the right thing. Re to bolela ka the bad party ya gore gape re santse ke protect ra foshiwa santse re foshi ke bolela ka dinga ka tšhupe tša go foshi. So in the party ya yang yin yang like ile party ya right ya go dilo tše di botse ke mola o thushang batho, and then ya party nna ke nye gore ebe ya gore o ke protect ka yona fosha ka yona o bolele gore ga gone motho a ka tsena sedimo saka. Yes, ke bobele botse bo ke botse bang. I don't know if there's any killing in that one. Ke bobele botse bo ke botse bang.
So have you ever been approached in your consultation room motho are nna ke nyoko fosha someone because motho wa ntshwenya or ke nyoko fosha someone because motho na akmrat I'm jealous?
Yes,
it happens.
Yes,
and those ones they come with money.
They wanted to give me a lot of money that I didn't even have. It tempts a lot. Yeah, it does. That's the other struggle we are having, and they will come with a lot of money that you don't even have, and it will tempt you to even say, "I'll help you," even though your ancestors won't allow that.
What kind of things are they looking for? Like when they come?
They want those people to die by accident, same time. They want those people to hang themselves. And then I'll tell them, my ancestors don't do that. You'll tell your ancestors. That's what I always tell my clients. So please don't pay, because I cannot do that. I want you to communicate with your ancestors. I'll help you and cleanse you so that you connect with your ancestors and tell them, so that everything so I cannot do that. I'm healing.
Have you ever been called a witch?
Lot of times. I know I am a witch in every way.
Yeah.
Even my neighbors, even and I'm used to it. And because the reason why I'm a witch is because that's my witchcraft.
Ne.
But the other part of Korea, like the behavior, it changes. Like I'm sorry. The behaviors changes kore o kre batho ba sa tshwara ka mogolane ba o tshwara ka gona a ke sa le phindile ola and ebile gona le ba ileng gore but they don't care about that one ba gona go ba le nna ka ba ka le bala le re ke nna ngaka mara gona le ba ile gore ba ntebelela ka mogong mongwe a ba mpoledishi a one le ntwe ke dirileng is because of the isolation your ancestors want you to have. You are the special one. You are not allowed to have friends. You are not allowed to encounter with your family. You must always be in the ndumba or malwetse a laitla o kgone go atlhapisha.
Right.
Correct.
So serious, you have never done something remarkable and outstanding. You choose batho mo ba feleditse mo botsa ra ola yena wa loyana le ge ba re ntwe so ai dirileng a e kgonege.
Asia bulo yankere. Yes, asia bulo I ile ka dira re motho mosadi a ime after a long time baraka spele bana. I have I think 6 kids mo Seshego.
Okay.
And then they are my witnesses and then ba bangwe they gave birth and then some now they are pregnant. So ke the powers tse ileng goreng badimba ka ba mphile tsona tse ile gore ke maketši le gore ke kgonna go ntšha le motho ka sepetlele ke mmotsa gore a apele o le ready a rapele so le so just by saying so ke part of my supernatural power to tell you to do this, it will happen.
Now talking about that, have you ever encountered a situation e ya gore mosadi wa tla ne a re gape nna ke palela go dira bana wa re go mcheka wa kry-a le gore a se yena
Ke monna gage. Yes e phela e tla gantši and then you know what I do, I always tell them gore badimo ba nyaka gore o tle le monna go moke because I cannot give you setlhare sa go dira gore monna gago a nkera re tšhele le banna like lerato santse le be natural so a ke tlo go fa pheko gore monna wa te go nna gore monna o rakwe ka wena so ke tlo no le botsa ga botse ba ka mmotsa botse ga re you are not the problem ke monna wa but for as long as wena le monna o le sa kwane go tla mo there is no way the baby will come, you have to le kwane ge le fitlha mo go nna re kwane ka setlhare sela gore se dira together, we connect the ancestors ba bo mmal ba bo papa ra bolela le bona le ditlhare jela gore ke tša o dira ngwana and then you are going home o dira bana and then you are going to use my calendar as a traditional healer and I still want to see the high blood pressures and the sicknesses and everything. I need to check gore count ya lena jwang, blood type ya lena jwang. You must remember we are traditional healers, don't even say are check it we ra checka so we want to know gore setlhare se se tobereka jwang ke se dira gore se be strong na ke se dira gore se be light na monna ke mo tlhapiše jwang gore mpa e tshware tobe.
Right. So marabatla banna le
not likely, they don't take it like banna. It's not nice go motsa goreng a o dire bana because it moisha fast especially banna ba iloreng abane bana ga gane janong and ba boditse gore ka sa ba le ngwana abane confidence in themselves. So I want to tell banna ba ilong goreng ba palela ko ba le bana God hear you. So but you need to move and make a shift. Go ka bona le ka relationship na go etile go sene bana maybe o santse o move o ye to the next level or to the next person if go sa dire wa change gape ke le faseng.
So is it possible ne that you and I can date and risk ba le bana but when we go and date other people re ba le bana e dira keng
la mathomo e dira ke sedimo ebile ka dira le koreng badimo a banyake gore o be in that relationship re ke re thoma ke sedimo gore ang ke re badimo ba re kgethela so ba ka senya ke gore madi a ka kua a be ka mo ile madi a o se be a ka bogoshing kore ke nyokore o nkushoring ge le tlhakana le monna le mosadi, you have to tell your ancestors, especially o tshwere ke badimo ge le ra gone badimo at all, and then le tlhakana gone taba ya ngwana badimo a se ba tlhakana or a banyaki. It's in the spirit. So santse gore le be le kwano le kushano le badimo ba lena, and then go bontsha gore ke badimo ba rata mo wena o sa rateng mpa e tshwara ka kwa ntle mo lo utsong gona e tshwara mo lo uthabang gona bi go bontsha gore ke badimo ke badimo re ba phethela o thabile e tshwara mo la wa kare bile o na le bana ba bararo ka nte ka gore o thaba kwa go ya ka ga yo gore mosadi ya go kwatile then se ba ka se dire ngwana for as long as o phela kwatile in relationship, beautiful things won't come. Yeah, ngwana ga profita ka mo ilong gore go na le thabo go ka bona monna di a bana ka nte tse ro thaba gona,
right?
Yeah.
So you spoke about young people initiating, and we have seen this thing happen during COVID, where a lot of young people were caught by the spirit and they started initiating. And now it goes back to that issue ya gore le ge batho ba itla moga reno mo ba tsena,
yes,
ba o nyaja because ba bona o le ngwana bona ile bona batho ba go. So why did we see that shift, particularly at that time when the world, it was chaotic, but it was calm?
Yes.
Because a lot of things stopped. Why do you think? Because there are a lot of theories. People have a lot of theories why it happened at that particular time. Some suggest that people were listening to themselves now.
Yes.
They were alone and in their own space, and they discovered things about themselves. Why do you think it happened?
Okay, you were talking about the coronavirus, right?
Yes,
yeah, the coronavirus, it was the awakening moment. It was supposed to calm the sickness. It's even written in the Bible. And then e be ile ba go awakena ba go tsosha sedimo. The year 2024 ke ya the dragon year, ke ya go tsoga gore dilo tse dintsi di thoma go direga ka pela. So that time ka coronavirus, we were isolated for a long time. You need to isolate yourself to be able to help other people. So when you are isolated, you gain a lot of power. So by the time you gain that power and isolate, so they wanted to awake them. So in that part, yengwe ke ya gore batho ba letse go ya kerekeng, batho ngwa tsoga ke moya ba ikerekeng, batho ngwa moya bona o dula botse ge ba ikerekeng. Mara nako la ke di kereke ne di tswaletse manyelo ya mangwanyo go rapela gore ba be ga botse. So nako la ba le gae badimo ba bona ba feletse ba bona gore ba nyaka thusho both side ka gore le sa kerekeng phethantse le mo gae. So go phetha o le gae ke thwasong.
Man, I love your answers, man.
I love being here.
Like,
I'm enjoying. Yes, I'm a spiritual teacher. I teach about spirituality. I'm a spiritual teacher. I've been in spirit for 5 years now.
So people were confined and the spirit wanted to come out.
Yeah, like people were feeling their powers. Lot of people were feeling their powers. It's just that really challenges started. The business were closed, economy ayafasi, and then some people were distressed. But in that part of distress, that's when you knew yourself for Utswenyaking. Then we were thinking about them, manifesting them. You are busy manifesting. So you are busy manifesting it. You must say beautiful things about your life. Like if you get congratulations to that one, it means I'm next. If it's next though, you are next. So you need to praise other people. Or you look nice. You look beautiful. Like the way I said to that lady, you look beautiful. So whenever you tell people you're beautiful, le bona ba feel confident and then ba tsoga. So nakola coronavirus ne ibe santse ba nre kerekeng. Yes yo ne a be ke tsana kereke seo ne ga nnye tsona ke tlhakana le batho ile reng ke dingaka ba tswa ka kerekeng ba re le ba yudia tja bo bona.
Yeah.
Ke yona ntwe ile ngoreng e disturbile too much and ba khonne go ke tseba gore ke bomang nakola go sa iwe kerekeng gore una le badimo ba dingaka ka gore ne ba fitla ba khona go bona gore you are isolated.
Right.
Tabela.
Yes, man. This is something.
Change,
No. So, what was the moment where you saw Scariest? You want to take a break?
Yeah, I want to take a smoke break.
Let me ask this question and then we're going to take a break.
Okay.
What was the scariest experience you have ever had when you were initiating or while you were practicing and you were like, yes, this is too much?
It was that time I was initiating
initiating others.
Yes, that was time I saw dilo di direga, the dreams di direga straight ka nnete. Kore le thwasana le mpotse toro mamotla e direge go sasa e be e bone le ke bana ba le re buletseng toro. I'm the Gobela, I'm the dream interpreter. Every morning I go to the initiates and they have to tell me their dreams because toro jela ke the prophecy of the whole day, what you are supposed to do. So if le thwasana le thomela bolela toro so kore le thwasana le re le bolela toro ela ka ndombeng ka re khetla why e le ka tisha toro ya ka mogomso ba re o tla e bona lebaka la gona e beleng ya gore badimo ba kushishe gore ke lebelele ditoro like this one is serious. Ketla ile a iphethagaja ya direga gore le bana ba bangwe ba e bona ke nako e ke bile ka tshoga kudu ke tshaba badimo baka like ke tshaba a go ne ntwe ya go tshoshela ke ya dinoga le ntwe ke tshaba matla bana le ngona ke ntwe ile re ntshusitse gore why ile ka dira ntwe e direge like this exactly. It's about limponcha divisions. Like now, I already saw this in the morning. I get all So those dreams, kabona tse dingwe e le tsa go disturb mo semoyeng di disturb batho ka di bone bile di dira le ka reality di dira ke I don't know if I must say them but
you must say so that we learn and
okay I want to say them so that I be open to other people and alert other ones ne there was this other time we loring ke be ke lora madi almost every day ke initiate. It doesn't supposed to happen. It's not supposed to happen. Go ba dima ba inya ke go lora ka madi o le thwaso. Di mathosa na biza bona re ke bona madi. Until we lo mongwe mafelo a re ke bona vision. A vision is a small dream. It like no kana kwenu. A re ke bona vision ka kwa bafong go ina le madi. Ka okay ka ndumbeng. Every time nna ke ya ka ndumbe ke mo ke reportang on. E ke fitla kwa ke botsa badimba ka kere why le bontsha madi ba re o tla ibona o tla itseba e tla ke tsweleja. Badimu ba rata o tlisha dilo ka di unexpected so that you be able to fight them o phele o le ready. Until I found out gore ngwana mongwe wa ke sega ka razor blade every day and ke mo ile gore madi a tshologe ka mo madi go tshologa a gogo. So it broke me to extend ya go botsa badimba ka gore how is the damage but total everything ka lora ke bona like I'm telling you the dream and the dream ke was just khona ka lora ke bona track engwe e golo ne yela ya di santa e feta mo e lokela memory card le USB mo la go dim engwa dile ancestors and dreams e ba o ka re trackela itoji ya di memory jela ke tlhatholela ke re what is that track for if it mo ke gore like if it pele ga ka ke re why is that and then ke botša Gobela ka ampotsa re your ancestors ba tsere everything because go na le danger go na le tšile re ga di tshwanela and then ka kre lo reng madi a lena di step everything then ba mpotsa re you are doomed starting from today lebella ditoro sa tsa bolela selo eno lebella ditoro until o fetša this initiation. So the last student who left nearly September that was when I started isolation ya alone. That was when I started writing a book telling my ancestors I don't want to initiate anymore because I don't want that. I want to be treated right.
So you'll correct me if I'm wrong. There is a notion and an idea that women are not supposed to preach and to teach, especially it become a pastors in the church, stand in front of a congregation and teach. What is your knowledge and understanding about that?
Okay, you must remember teaching, it comes in spirit. Re tshwere ke ba khekolo ba le ba thapelo. Ibile ke tshwere ke mogalabe ke butse ka mogalabe ke nabina nketi angere so mogalabe ka ne lo la o ruta batho ka thapelo le kereke so o bona o ka ke bolela ka ena wa thaba okay ke khetlelo ngoreng o rata thuto too much like re ke ruta wa thaba too much badimba ka ba thaba re ke ruta so ga nne ke tlo go ruta gore a o kgonege gore o be motho wa sedimo se ka tseba modimo. It has to connect, you have to connect with God because God ke ena romelang the angels to you to help you. So in this party ya ka ya go ema pele ga batho ke rere ke sedimo sa khetla na botsa batho ka modimo na ruta no it's not me ke mogalabe it's not me ke mogalabe wa ntshwereng I'm in spirit every time re ke preacher so le re ke thusha batho o ba in spirit hence kwa batho ba reng o bolela o ka re ke monna is because o tshwere ke mogalabe le sa ibele ba banna ba bolela o ka re ke basadi ba tshwere ke ba khekolo.
No, I think we're not going to take that break. I think we're going to wrap up. We've been, I think we're over an hour, ne? Yeah, it's over an hour. How many minutes? 12 minutes. 1 hour, 12 minutes. Yeah. So I want us to wrap up with this, with a few questions. I don't know if I should say, but if I'm not supposed to say, we'll edit it out. You stated when we came in that you have pets, right?
Yes.
Particular pets. You'll mention what kind of pets you have. Well, I want us to go back to that thing, whatever, because having weird kind of pets that are not particularly to be domesticated makes people have those kind of ideas. Why do you have them? What is the importance of you having those pets?
Okay, every traditional healer, they own pets, unusual ones, the one jao phela ko nageng. Kudu ba ileng gore ba bereka ka ditlhare. Those pets, they help us with medicine to help other people. Ke gona le ditlhare tse le gore they need process ya phofolo ka moteng before e ka go thusha. Ke ya go thusha dijesho le dilo tse re sa di boneng tsa go lwaja. So in that part ya go own those pets nna, I didn't start gore ko di own, a se ke direki. Ke feel ke client ke feel ke badimo ba ka go di client tsa ka ke tsona tsa go mpha dilo like client ka itile mo ke abola ke sejesho and then ka muthusha gore a fola go tla ga gore okay na dira grass cutting ke tortoises but ka ba re ke di no ke di tortoise. And then I'll also tell you about the snake part. I just wish we have time. So ke di tortoise sangere the tortoise le ke feel ke client ya ka umphile mathomo ya mosadi a tlisha bobedi ya monna ampotsa a sa tsebore ke tsa monna mosadi ka kwa badimba ka mpotsa gore ke tsa go to dira bana so thusha ba imana ka tsona o bo fetse o thushe batho ba ile ba na le malwetse a ile reng a ba bone. And a tortoise is a spiritual animal. You can talk to it or it protect you, please. You must remember the shell ke protection. So nna ke keepile for it protect his dimsaga.
Okay.
Tovela. So, it doesn't give money. No, it doesn't give money. I'll be rich by now because ke khale ke na le tsona like 2 years now.
Let's go to the snake.
Okay, the snake partner, but dimo ba tlisha noga mo bophilong go ba gore o be le pet ela. A ngere le bona ba kry dipheko ka yona. A ira gore motho a ina le noga ile ngaka wa loyana or o dira di magic. Ke di pets tse ba dimba ba mo fileng tsona.
Yes.
So I don't want people to look down upon those people who own the snakes. Ke di pets like le nna ke na le di tortoise.
Yeah, maybe it's the way these people go around showing these things, because on social media we see people who claim or people who are traditional healers. But I'm a little no check everywhere. What do you think about that?
I think they are no longer trusting in their ancestors anymore. They want to be protected by the spirit of the snake or the whatever that they are moving along. Like people who will say, "Gitwele, what is it that you twelling?" Na gitwele ba dimbaga. Na gitwele ketla. Like ketla will never make me to do things that are not helping. So in whatever that you are doing, but you cannot be moving around with a snake and scaring people. Warkwena traditional healer. Those people want to come to your ndumba. They'll think about the snake, and then you are the one who must heal them. You must remember, the traditional healer, we have a lot of different kind of special treatments. So nangas tushiva tokamuka. So reilu rukwena mutulungu utsosha didim, and then you are owning that. Remutwaita utamona na norela bil. Asa lokolo. So nadi totes yaka adilomi. And then nikita differently. They are not poisonous. So if you are holding snake over or utwele something, you are no longer living your life. I'm saying you are not longer living your life because you have to make sure ntwela ikoche ishapona. I get on a cheleta mahala chelete ra iberekela go ka bona chelete ita mahala o tsore gona le ntungwa e tsamaya botse ge ile yenshira re bophelo go se lo fela
ke banna
thobela.
So the same way you own plants is the same way you will own these animals.
Yes.
So it's the same thing.
It's the same thing. You need to. Yes.
Both of them.
And the portfolio like different. Go ka bona go itla tortoise. O tsore ba dimba ba nyokoreng. Dimo se be protected. Wena go na motholong o tlo need protection. Kudu ka ora nkere wa twasisha. You need protection ya ba dimo ba le gape.
A re bolele ka ya o twasisha.
Tswela.
Phezu gona le batho ba reng bona ba twasisitswe ka fase ga metsi. Ba bangwe ba twasisitswe dimo ka dithaba. What is it? Is it through a dream or an actual activity physically where you go through those things?
It's through a dream. It comes in a dream. But when it comes to a dream, it's an explanation on how you are going to understand it. Ba go boditse pele o sa le ka mo. Ke ka metsing. ke kampeng ya mmago ke go tsebile o sa le kang badimo ba botsa gore wena o tlo kry-a maatla fela go ka tsena ka metsing so go thwasa go tsena lefetlhong o santse gore o feleletse o tsena ka metsing go tšea matla ka moka o ka se matla ka moka before o tsena lefetlhong e ra gore o santse o tsene diphororo dinoka tša go fapafapana di na le dipower tša go fapana so in that time ba re wena o thwasa ka metsing ba ra gore in the process ya mola ya thwasong you need to go di-trip tša go tsena ka metsing and then the last part ya before ba go iša gae ke nako la jwatše ba go kolobetša o ya deep o tsena deep o yo bolela maina ga o ka moka gore ko wena mang o thwasa kae o tsoša ke sedimo se se feng ke sa ga mang le gore kwena ga mang o thuša jwang a ke re o tabotse gore o thwasetšang and then go o yo tswa ka kua o feleletse o thoma o thuša batho thabele ke ka mogoro thwasang ka metsing ke o tja gore o thwasa dithabeng ne ba no kwa maybe ba re o tshwere ke sedimo sela sa go tsoša dikoma sa go aloa sedimo sela sa go ba le bogoši and then ba bona dithaba tšela ba ipotsa gore bona ba thwasa thabeng no you will only go there to pray to get the power ya mountain and then re na le 4 elements and ke re grand power it's water it's air it's earth my kids are watching they will have to say go a go polo so in those spirits ka moka tsona santse dibe mo wena o tsebe go di balance
right so it's a lot and we're limited for time but what I also want to understand Gore, how do you, because it seems like it's a stage or a level, how does one qualify to be a teacher or a Gobela? Do you go straight to be a Gobela because or you have to practice, learn, and eventually graduate to be a Gobela?
To be a Gobela is not something you learn wa ilena. It comes naturally.
Okay.
It started from osalongwana uruta bana ba banyane le ruta bana ba lena le ba banyane le ba lamo then it starts there. O kere ngwana thoma uruta bana ba bang o kere ngwana ka mo ga a rata go ruta ngwana ga go la ya sekolong o kere le kisha memo. That's where teaching starts. And then go fitha le mebereko o kere ba supervisor go ngolong o tsena nkweno mogolo o phela o kere di level tja godimo and then go tsena mo spiriting badimo ba se dumela gore o butšiwe then automatically ibe o ka reng wena o thoma communicate le badimo ba ileng gore a ba go shishi sedimo then wa change o ba Gobela in that part o ba Gobela o thoma go bolela ditaba tše di bolelang ke badimo ba uwe gore o kgone go trainer those people ba batlang ba reng bana le badimo but before we have to know the dream and get the dream ya gore ka nnete o tsena thwasong I cannot initiate you if badimo ba sanga ba o bontšha nna This is how I work. I don't know other people. I always talk about me or give a show. So I want you to tell me a dream ya won't or na Gobela. You have to tell me or uboni toro we skolong na. Toro ya wana we skolong. Ki ona go you need to teach be taught.
Yeah.
You need to be taught dilo tja badimo. Tobel.
That's why only bossy.
Are you saying that? I'm not bossy, I'm a teacher.
You said all right. Now
ke tswere ke ketla ene ketla ne le leshole la o ruta la principal so principal essentially I talk once even my initiates the previous ones
yes.
I always tell them ke bolela ga te I ke repeat
that's exactly what I'm saying
yes. I'm not bossy but
you are a Gobela because now it's difficult you do take instructions from those above you but it's difficult for you to if you give an instruction to your subordinate, that's what it is.
You know, when I get instructions, they will be through your dream. When I initiate, you have to tell me your dream. Then it will come from your dream. When I interpret, it will give us the performance that we need to do. Yes. And then or ya bolela logi debate go thoma go change the relationship ya change that it's okre motho a bona a lora motho aka next door a elwa le yena a mo kwatela toro a se need you need to interpret that you need to know the interpreter who will tell you ganthe era gore batho ba leng gausi le wena batho ba leng gausi le wena go dia so le so tobel
Phindile Makhehla Amahle.
Yes.
Thank you
that's
very
my
much.
name.
Do you have anything parting shot that you would like to say? Maybe we'll have another session, but for now, because we're limited for time, do you have anything that you would like to share with us? Anything that you do that people should follow, and what you have planned? Because I think you said you are writing a book. I don't know if it's out yet or what.
Okay, it's not the book that is going to end. That's why I fail. Ke nna author ya ngola mo Facebook ya go spread the information ya Steam. Ke thusha batho ba ileng gore ga bane tšhelete ya go thwasa. Ke thusha batho ba ile reng ya ba tsebe ka badimo, then ke ba thusha gore ba connect. Ke thusha dingaka le ba profeta le di Gobela gore ba thushe jwang mathwasana a bona. So ka bookeng ela lina la yona ke polelo le badimo. Ina le lot of chapters je ileng gore di go ruta ka badimo gore go direga. So for now bophelong baka gore ke tswele pele ke ruta ebile ke thusha mara thuto yaka e kudu ka gore batho ba e bale ba thusha batho. I want people to spread it and to share it, mara never ba ska remove lina la Khetla. Gore if we kra a post ela ko Facebook re we copy, don't remove my name, because once you remove my name then e ka saba that way.
I na le reference
no angere ke ya badimo ba rile ke thusha for free. Ke rile ke tla thusha for free, so that's part yaka ya go thwasisha.
Oh yes, that's what I'm saying. E ka saba le reference gore le information e ge motho a nyoko botšišetša ka yona a botšiše motho mo right.
At the monna. So you go to my Facebook and know everything about me. I interpret dreams there, and then I teach about everything that you ask me to teach you about. A lot of things. As long as in a little spirituality kamogare. So I want people to take their dreams serious. And basadi tšea o kare ke dinnete. Kudu tšea o bona mosadi wa gago a ena le monno mongwe. Tšea o bona monna wa gago a ena le mosadi o mongwe. And then relationship ya change. I don't want you guys to be fighting ka taba ya toro. Angere badimo ba nyoko go botsa gore badimo se ba thabe ka mogolo re le phela ka gona. Then ba nyoko re le ngakeng re le tšholele taola re le botsa gore bothata keng. And then le kgone go rapela.
You do partner consultations?
Yes, couple. Yes, I do that, and then ke kgona le ba counselor if bana le I'm not married but I'm given. Angere I'm not married, I'm given, but I'm
the
able to
is there.
Too much. This is the one I'm getting instead of millions and cars. I'm blessed and I'm very thankful to have knowledge and spirituality. Gore ke fatholle batho.
So salwa ro tsamaya mara one day o tsene ka gare ga batho. Like wa bonela motho mongwe, like do those moments come where you just minding your own business and then wa ro tlhakantsha le motho mongwe matlho wa re yay. This one.
Yes,
he's in trouble or he's dying or this one is fortunate or this one
is
like
a witch.
Ketla
always show me. Yes, Ketla always show me, and then re ke tshwere ke mogala ba ke bolele ka mogwe ke bolelang gane jajo. Ke bolela ke go botsa ke go vrova ya gore wena lotso di dirang a se tsone. Ke ba insane ka mogolane ke go tlhalosetsa ka gona. And then re ke fetja some of the things I don't remember, but I can hear myself. Re le mo semoyeng ra ke kwa. Angere ra ke kwa we cannot control. So a gone gore motho a re e be ke direng a ke makaja. No. A gone ntu o bo ke kwa but you cannot control. So re ke be ke busy ke bolela le motho le ke re hai man moya ko mpotsa wena ka mo le dimong sa le swiso e le Khetla. Angere in that time re ke fetša bolela sola. It could depend on motho o tla go nna or o nyaka thusho or o tswa mo go nna na. I get na le di beliefs. Mara Khetla o gona go tsoga anyway le ka Shoprite. I'm sorry to say it, but everywhere mo ileng goreng e moya wa tsoga o santse re o tsoge ka gore angere ke mosdimo. Mara ga ile motho le reng a o mosdimo di ka se go tsogela ka se bone badimo ba bangwe o se mosdimo.
You know there's a lot that we need to talk about. I want to wrap it up, but you know I still have some few questions. Today, is it today? I think you posted on your social media on Facebook. That's where you live anyway.
That's where I'm working. I'm a spiritual teacher there. Yes.
So there is this thing you were talking about. I don't know where the conversation came, but o bolela ka taba ya di jazz flute or batho ba tlhapa ka di jazz flute. Kan di jazz flute as e la o koloma ka toilet.
Kere interest go ape ke boledishe ke taba ya client e tlile ngere. Okay, I want to say and tell how it came. Client ne tlile and then ape ke go go ga jazz flute man. I am not using that. Kere man kere papa le ga jazz flute man le tlatse je nka jazz flute ba rao ke tlhapile ka yona. Kere ba le tlhapile ka jazz flute jwang ba re ke tshetse ka metsi ka rao ke taba tja gale tju wa di sa bereka. I na itshwanela go nkga ka mogolo e na le mogwa go e berekisha. You know nkare because I'm teaching ka post on Facebook ka re bana he le le tlhapa ka jazz flute yo se tshaba ka moka sa re ke magona tsotlhe ka re le reng ba re tlhapa ka yona re koropa ka yona re bereka motse ka yona o ngo ba re bile re tlhapa meno ka yona. Ke re why ba re le tlhape meno ka yona gore go interview ke kwa gale if we read it, it's very dangerous. I tshwanela wa mo letlalong. I knew I tshwanela wa mo letlalong. E bereka fela go foka motse, go tlosha the evil spirits the same way as mpepo le letswai. The same way go tlhapa ka letswai. Kore it's something e leng gore e smell sa gona se kudu ntwe ngwe ya smell sa kudu ina le power. So power ya yona gore e tloshe mebo ye mebe. A se taba ya gore wena o sentse o tlhape ka yona tloshe le swisu.
So tell me, how do these chemicals go tshwana le tsona di J's fluid
like le dirwasho ka mokgo di tswelang ka gona
di tlhagana jwang le di spirit okay
le di spirit
ka mogara ga di chemical tse ye ba e berekishang e gona go lwantshana di spirit.
You know, like I said, the J's flute is about the smell. The smell ya gona is strong. It's strong gore e tlosha meboya e mebe. It's not for bathing or for go dira ke a mofasa se a mo letlalong.
So meboya e mebe e gona go tshaba smell fela.
Yes, that is why le dilo tse re di shumishang di ba le smell. And le gore o khone go ba le magnet ka something go sentse go tswelle smell out of it. So in that part ya di chemical le gane ja tso batho ba thoma go dira dikitela ditlhare ba di mixa ba di grinder o gore na kong ba di dira le di tablet ba re is because they are trying to make a modern way ka baka la life ya gane janong batho ba sanya go bona ba tlhapa ka ditlhare like o ka fa motho setlhare ka kuranta gane janong o tlo lebela ka mogomong. But if I use the beautiful bottle motho lo thomo believe ka whatever that is inside before ibile mara o thoma fa batho impression ya gore wena o di tlhokomeli like le mantsa ba reng dinga ka di tlhapi. So in that part re change ra ba skono mara ja manala o ka se die manala wa tsuba ntsu au kore ke lo ring maybe it will be for the next part next chapter mara this part gane janong kore yo hey fela we cut hey ai moya o thomontja gape be ke shetse ke bona ditaba tsa batho ke a lo go fela okay very good question if
J's fluid yes ne ke butcha or like the chemical but you answered it I think because we are running out of time we can move on to another the question I wanted to ask because you raised it while you were answering the question is it possible go fa motho a plain medication that has nothing to do with anything wa re ta mo shumisha this thing e ke o tla fola ene motho la a fola
ke metsi ke a ilo ringeng ke le ka thusha motho a thusha ibile ke le thwasana lana le tsamaileng ka the last month ya mafelelo le thwasana le na le matlakudu ile rapelela metsi mosadola a imile ngwana ka mo ba rodia operation rontsha ngwana e senako ka ora go tsene metsi ka mo le thwasana la ka le jere metsi la ndumbenya ka aya a rapelela metsi yale mothola after 3 days a phone a re gape ke mo doctor be santse rodia operation ba re metsi ya tsene thobela ke pheko ya mathomo e golo ya go feta dilo ka moka so le motho le reng o gateletse ke semoya ga ganjajo o santse ra tsene ka metsi ditoro tse le di bona le bona metsi ba re ke metsi a to fodisha the cleansing ya metsi a la go yelela diphororo metsi a maskono ba go botsa reng o santse go thome gona pele ke batho ba ileng goreng a ba thushi ke ditlhare ba tswa ka bogoshing ba tlhapisha ke phororo fela ke yona ya matla it's 100%.
Yeah, so maybe let me also phrase it this way go gona gore o fe motho setlhare o ntse ba gore a se tlo bereka but because we believe gore o tlo fola because yona mo file setlhare sa bereka
they always do that because ba re wena gogo Phindile ba re wa thusha wena o reng and then when you come to me o gopola thusho ya motho la ngere this one is a warning and also a lesson for people ba ileng goreng ba ya dinga again because of uthushitse mogotso le mongwe wa gage mo lebele thusho ya badimba gage go ka bona motho a ile go gogo Phindile a ima wena go ye wa runya ka mpa e ka no se kgonega o ka no se ime ka baka la gore motho la o rumile ke badimba gage o ka no re a o nkishitse go ngakela ya gago a di bereke ganthe be badimba ngaka ya badimba mogotso la gago not ba gago thobela le tla le ke tsentšha ka ra mathata le tlhapa ka ditlhare tse le reng a letse gore di boleletse goreng gape ditlhare se le re se tšhelela monna se kotsi kudu a bone se le kotsi the way rena dingaka re se bolelelang ko gore ra se bolelela re re setlhare se o ta rata ke basadi fela basadi ba ta go rata kudu a go re reng basadi then go thoma o tšhelela mono la gago o thoma go rata ke basadi fela tlogela go tšhelela monna o ta rata ke basadi ba lefase le ka moka ka setharesele nna ke re dinga ka re se boleletse se na le maatla so go tšhelela monna o ra rate ke basadi ka moka then wa tara sethare sa ka se bereke since ke mo tšhelela setharese o rata basadi kudu.
Yes.
Love comes natural.
Right. Gobela. And I think on another interview I asked about Gobela, ne? And I said, why is it that a lot of people and traditional healers, they use the word Gobela, even though most of them, they are not even from the Nguni? Why le sego ka maleme a mangwe ba ka leleme la Sepedi?
Nna ke moila lehlaka ke maraka metsa pula ke ngwana thari ya bolele ke mopedi ke mogalabe wa thuto le lerato a ke tlo bolela Sezulu ke thusha batho ke kwa Sepedi ka mo ge ba dimba mpolediša ba mpotša ka Sepedi. The word Gobela, it was a title to be used like that. E ka se change. E ka se change because ke yone ya go tsoša badimo. Gobela ke motho wa go tsoša badimo. It's a leader wa badimo wa gore ne santse gore a tsamaiše sedimo jwang. Mara the word Gobela e tswelela go koba motho o santse gore go bolelena o kobe goba mara Gobela ka Sepedi ke motshepediši wa sedimo ge re bolela ka Sepedi. Mara ge re bolela ka Sezulu goba ela Gobela o santse gore go bolela o phela gona e re bolela batho sana bolela le Gobela ba khuna mafase so go bontšha gore you need to kneel down for them because they are leading your ancestors. Tobela.
That's what it means.
That's what it means. Motho wa motshepediši wa sedimo motho o santse gore go bolelena o gobe o tšea di rules tša gage go tšwa go badimo ba gago go ya ka ditoro.
Right.
Tobela.
So you once had an incident when we started in the beginning and you were emotional about it. So I didn't want to dwell deep into it. You also showed me your bathroom and they burned your bathtub.
Yes.
And this was Matwasan doing that. Tell us about that experience.
The experience is because it happened lot of times ya gore ke phela ke kry bathroom in yokoso. It was not the first time and then ka iphatlhela ke botša badimo ba ka ke re kganti wa bathroom e phela in yokoso go dira gaeng ba re why are you always shouting ka bathroom? Toilet is tshwana le kitchen. To me we use it every day. In the kitchen, fatu sanjwe a white. So whenever you come to my school, you need to be clean so that there will be fresh air because spirituality asinya ki di chill. So when I tell you to clean, mo dirleng di chilla gona, and then osanyake, then I also clean ka pila ka moka. I always tell them go tlatsa di jana o pele se fela ke nyoko go kwa ke ka ndombeng so that I know go tlatsa tja badimba ga o thabile. So in that part ya bathroom is because ne ke phela ke bolela ka bathroom e be skono. I think re shetse motho a go treata wa bona ka re wa go treata ba ile Gobela go motlhwele. You will want something to crush her or to mo kwatisha. And then that one they made it. That bathroom ela ya ka ne ke rata ka pela ka moka but it burned on the day ye long gore ne ke sha lethosana gae. Ye long gore I cannot gore ke stope mollo ola. Ka re ke re be ke tshantse ke ya toilet gantši ka gore ke phela ka metsi. So go phela o ya toilet gantši e ka se engere o tlo go ra isaswa. So in that night I left and then I just got a call from my mom are bathroom ke molora. Ka re okay. Ka se feel pain until ke bona. The only thing ke rile ke tsana ka kwa ke lebelela ka kwa o re phela re clean bathroom ya ga o ene ka re clean toilet na sa rena digelo tso clean toilet. I'm talking about the place where ladies want to be clean.
And ka mathwasana batho.
Yes. I'm talking about ladies mo santse ba be clean gona. You have to clean the bathroom gore go tšwa ka kwa o ba ne skono for the next person. But me shouting it and
for
saying
you as well.
For me and I'm getting a lot of sickness also ka bathroom because I get a cleanser. Bathroom is santse be clean. So go ye ka kwa o dula fase e se clean ra lwala and nna ke ruti balwetse. That is why ke ruta batho ka malwetse gantse ke ba thusha.
So a lot of Gobelas I've seen, they've come out on social media to talk about how when they give instructions to their matwasan, it end up in a like bad, like your situation in particular, or like they don't take instructions, they don't listen. Why do you think that is?
Is because of respect, discipline, and knowledge. Those are the things that are highlighted in part of spirituality. So whenever someone atoma aitla twasong ya gago o le Gobela, anger you treat them like ancestors. Mara whenever so treat like ancestors, go ba le chaos ya gore a re lekane re a lekana. Go le age le yona it counts. So go ka ro fitla twasong ya ka when I maybe say 5 years older than me, there are some rules you won't take them. Like that's how Gobela talks. And then you must know so whatever that I say to you, so that is why we have chaos and this is the other thing that I always highlight when I tell people about twasong ke skolo, like lengwala di homework ke na le di exam papers tsa bana ba ka ba 2021 I still have them ba di ba ngwadile lo tsebe ke ba ruta tsona. Like we treat everything ka moghola we boning ka torong a nkira go gopola ka toro lo rile we ya skolong mara o feditse school so ba ra rong o githute tsa badimo we ya skolo o dula ka twasong and motho a le twasong a ishopong nkira ke spirits. You are going to collect all the spirits. And re motho a twasisha a be le spetepete ke ra re Gobela ka story mo ka ya taverning ka fetsa ka re ke tlogetse mathwasana ka wow hey ke ba dimba ba golo ke ba khekolo ba khalabe ke batho ba bagolo gore o tshwanela go fitha ko o shila fetše a o tshwanela go kwata gore ge nna ke bona le twasana ke bona ke ba bitša ba khekolo ba khalabe bo khetla. So ge motho ba re wa twasisha mara a phela spetepeteng ke ipotšiša di question tše dintšhi gore ga a fitla kwa nna mathwasana ba mo amogela ba re thobela ka nako le bo se gore bon division tša gore so division tše le tlhagana koma ke re Gobela o lebella le twasana so go fitela le fetša nto ngwe le ngwe a o tlogele le twasana 2 days Gobela ye holiday thobela.
So go a kgonega gore motho I understand dilo ka moka di laola ke spirit communication from badimo and whatnot, but go a kgonega gore motho a re a dutse a re nna a ke feel comfortable ka mo ba tsamaye go tshwana le ba tsamaile ga ke tsebole gore ba tsamaile a ke tsebole ba tsamaile ba feditše goba ba sa fetša ba ya ba felletša somewhere else. Is it possible to leave the program in the middle and finish off somewhere else and it becomes successful?
Yes, in a good way. To this one, the highlighting particular, you must never have conflict or fight with your Gobela. As long as it's your first Gobela, you don't fight. Even though you have to live a peace because you'll never know what's dimsao and like guy. Because ototo ga gua twasonyela ke koma na ke bitša twaso koma ototo ga gua komenyela wa yo bula koma yeng o fitla ka gua komenjela ge di sa dire barata gore ke kua utswang gona because ke mo ile reng pompo e thomile gona. You must remember mo tsogileng semo ya gona, that's where your power is. O to ya komenyengwe ba to botsa gore you have to go back or ba to botsa ka the previous Gobela. That is why ba phela ba re ke Gobela ya fake ke Gobela ya go se dire tsona ke they are false aba dire tsona. It's because of the process you are going through. Since o fitlhile sekolong sa gago o re ke Gobela gago by 3 months ka moka yona ne o sa e bone gape o ka se fetse 2 days na monna ge motho ga a fitlha thwasong in 4 days ke shetse ke mmona gore o a iphina mona nape ke cancela pele before go twasisha ke thoma pele ka bona gore o rata eng a o rateng ka fetša ka o kala ka fetša ka o cancela ka o kala gape ka fetša ka o treata gore go kwatile o jwang a nkere ke nyako bona badimo automatically nna ke a bereka ke o treata gore go kwata ke tsore o kwatisha keng. I make sure I delete that in the process.
So most of them, they get frustrated and they fail the test.
Yes, I test them every day. I even tested gossip and it make big chaos. Ebile le twasana le be le change le be le ntlhoy. Ke testa gossip. Ke ba rutile gore go le motho ba badimo. A o tshwanela go gossip. A o tshwanela go phela o le so. O santse re tu badimo ba o theletse. Ka re wa tsa gore go diegang. Ka re bona o lo boletse ka wena re so. But yes, go dia so go ba thakathakana. It gave me the power. I know how to control them. But the controlling, I know who's the victim. Because the victim go lauring, uduchi mo gogo ko enenyan. So the victim or uduchi mo gogo nye, kanisha no, asande badim. By the time tomorrow Gobela gao asien, Gobela gao asion, badim bagao bago follow. By a go Gobela. Dimpoka moka jodinyaka dia go Gobela. So I want people to be careful. Respect your Gobela.
Ne.
Tove.
Right. There is this thing that I've seen a lot of, it appears a lot with a lot of celebrities because those are some of the people that we see regularly on our screens and on our phones, right? We have seen them where, I don't know, mokgopha wa eng ona o la ba o aparang?
Why, Jack?
Ba re bitsa
You're an
ka Zulu.
African man.
Ba re ke nka
Spandla. Yes.
So what is that thing? Ba na le badimo ba thwasa go tlhageng.
Okay, spandla ke leather. Mokgopha wa pudi o e leng gore ngwa khathiwa mo mogopeng wa o apara ke motlamo.
Okay.
Mara o kwa badimo ba ka bogoshing. Not everyone aparang spandla ke ba ka bogoshing fela ba e leng goreng batho ba gona they are given or they have gifts for the first time in the family, or ke bona ba ile reng ke khomo ya ka gae a ke tse reng ka bia jwa mara ke khomo ya leshaka ke motho e leng goreng o santse gore a gole a tsoge, so o apara spandla sela. And then go na le ya family ya goreng spandla sela re apara the connection ya badimo gore gape motho o bua go thwasa, so go tlo apariwa spandla gore connection ya badimo thu mo go thusha batho bale a ke re nako ngwe thwaso ke go thusha gore ka ga go be le peace. So whenever you go home re apesha spandla sela gore go be le peace. So for batho ba ile goreng ya bane badimo e tla be ile ba ile goreng they have gifts to help other people. So, and then you are talking about celebrities too much. I don't want fame. I don't want fame. I want to help people. That's my purpose. Kore fame ga njanong ke badimo ba le ba di celebrity. Ke ditoro tshela o lo bona na le celebrity mara o sa phele ka yona. So go ka bona o bona toro ya mohuto mosola o lo bona celebrity. Badimo ba ro santse o tume. Goba o tlotuma. Goba gore o be ga botse o phele ga botse. O santse o tume pele. Tobele.
Right. Makes sense. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, brothers and sisters, thank you for watching Phindile Makhehla Amahle, prophet, spiritual teacher. I asked if you were a poet and you said no, but you are a poet in spirit.
I'm not a poet, man. I don't know even if I was. Unless if you give a poet, dia poem motho a tsena moyeng. Yeah, I'm writing a book and ke ngwala ke le semoyeng I ke ba surprise re ke fetsa gore yo ke ngwadile tse di ka gore ke kwa the spirit guides ba mpotsa gore ke ngwala re.
Can I have that paper? You can come this side and let's have that paper. Yeah. So I need to refer back to this paper, ne? As you are saying, you are a traditional healer, a dream interpreter, a spiritual teacher, prophet, Restoration Church that you always host on what? Fridays at 10.
No, quarter to 10.
Quarter to 10.
Yes, and then on 22 past 10 is that time go ba le magic.
Le magic.
Yes.
You are a mother, you are a daughter, you are an author, polelo le badimo, traditional healing, dream interpreter, author. On Facebook, social media.
Phindile Makhehla Amahle.
Phindile Makhehla Amahle. I don't know. Tobela. Re a leboga Phindile Makhehla Amahle go ramogela ka moga bolena le gore fa sebaka sa gore re boledišane le lena re tshepa le go dumela gore thuto le re fileng yona le kgono e tla thuša ba bantši.
Ke a leboga ene le nna ke thabetse re le tlile le ro thusha batho ka nnete. I just wish batho ba ba tlokwang e be ba o kushisha badimo e ska ba o criticize e ba o kusha badimo and then ba thwase ka nnete ba thwase mo badimo ba bona ba re le ba thwase gona
and then putšhišo tša maleba
le ge se tša maleba they want to know but I want to thank you very much for this opportunity to help me help people.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, please subscribe, like, comment and share. Until we meet again on the next episode, my name is Jack Rams, Phindile Makhehla Amahle. Danko.
Bye.